Now, we're trying to look at the palatine bones. Okay, palatine bones. So palatine bone is just like what forms the roof of your mouth. I don't know if you understand. So this is the upside down, but if you turn it like this, you know, the palatine bone is what forms what the roof of your mouth. Not really the whole roof, but the back of the roof. Because the front of the roof, you have the maxilla there. So the palate is actually what? At the back. Are you getting? The front here is the maxilla. At the back, you have the palatine bone. Alright? So that is actually what is a pair. You have one on this side, there's a line dividing it, you have another on this side. So it's an L-shaped bone. It's located at the back of the nasal cavity, and they contribute to the structure of the hard palate, the nasal cavity, and the orbit. Location is the posterior part of the nasal cavity between the maxilla and the sphenoid bone. So shape type is irregular bones, and they're actually paired. So key features is we have the different parts. See, horizontal plate, we have the perpendicular plate, not labeled. We have the orbital processes, we have the sphenoidal processes. You know, that's like the process that is going towards the, you know, sphenoid bone. Orbital process is the one that is like going towards the eye. Do you understand? Then we also have the pyramidal process. Okay, so what are the different type of bones that palatine bone actually joins with? We have the maxilla, that's on top, that's in front rather. Maxilla is in front, you know. Sphenoid bone is kind of like at the back. Ethmoid bone is kind of like on top. Okay, then Vomer is medially, that's in the middle. Then the opposite palatine bone, do you understand? The midline, at the midline they join. Function is that basically forms the posterior part of the hard palate. It contributes to the floor of the orbit and lateral walls of the nasal cavity, and also provides structure so that you can be able to chew. Anytime you chew successfully, you swallow successfully, you breathe successfully, you are always to, you know, thank this bone, because it's kind of like the main guy there helping you do that. All right, so that's what we got for what the palatine bone is.